Hi, Terry again. So let's do our nails together. We're gonna need a few things today. We'll need something to push back the cuticles, something to soften them. The cuticles is the skin here around your nail. So I'm gonna use cuticle nipper. Not everybody's gonna be comfortable with this. It does take quite a bit of practice just to get comfortable with it. You don't have to do this part. It's an extra step to just tidy up the cuticles a bit more, especially if you've got a lot of excess skin. A nail file. So the nail file I've got here, it's 180 grit and 100 grit. Or you can have a buffer block, one that looks like this, or you get the little smaller cubes, that's perfectly fine as well. Okay, we're going to use base coat. Whether you're doing gel or normal nail polish, a base coat helps the color to adhere. It also helps protect your nail from staining. So if you don't have a base coat in normal nail polish, you can just use your clear coat. It works the same. You want to get some sanitizer, not the gel sanitizer, not the one with the wonderful vitamin E oils and the whatever oils to nourish. You're not nourishing anything here. At the end we'll nourish. We want to remove as much oil from the nail as possible, okay, because oil is going to also prevent the product from sticking to that nail wonderfully. Okay, then an optional, it's very optional, but what's helpful is a primer or a bonder. With normal nail polish it's not really a thing. Actually, you get like a dehydrator, but it's, if you prep it correctly and you, then it's not really that necessary. It's an added bonus. I like to use the Planet Nail Sticky Bond. I am going to be mixing brands. Okay, so it's not really recommended or advisable to mix brands. The majority of my kit is from Planet Nails. They're really great. The quality is amazing and they're quite affordable. I've got about 5 or 10, probably just 5 or 10% mascara gel products. I started collecting these when maybe a color was out of stock with Planet Nails or I couldn't get the shade, and I really do love their products as well. They do cost a little bit more, but the bottles are bigger, so I love them both. And so I'm using both of their products. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna soak. What we're gonna do now is we're going to push back our cuticles. So if you're soaking it in the, it's actually best to just soak it in the warm water, because then it just naturally gets soft. This does the same thing, but it's not really soaking the skin as much. So I'm just pushing it slightly, just slightly, very slightly. You don't want to hurt yourself. You're basically just clearing the nail of that excess skin and dead skin, so don't feel like you're losing a person or a part of you. It's already dead. Okay, that's gonna be pretty gross, but it's pretty cool. Oh, so I'm gonna show you what an orange wood stick looks like, because I'm sure that you'll have wondered, okay, what the hell is an orange wood stick? That's what an orange wood stick is, and you basically just do that. In of course, we learned how to use this and reuse it. So we just wrap the tip in cotton wool and tip it in the stuff, this cuticle softener, and then just push back the cuticles. So you're just making sure that the smell is clean. But it works wonders when you're doing this in the bath. Actually, I did it the other day, but it was quite a few days ago, so I didn't continue with what I was doing. Okay, let me show you. Can you see like all that little dead skinnies we're just getting the focus already. Bubbles. Okay. Can kind of see like all that old skin I've just pushed away. Okay. So I'll do the same on this end, but I just wanna show you. So I don't know. I'm gonna show you this now without actually hurting myself. So um okay, basically all those little dead skins and old skinnies, I'm just clipping it off with this. It's now standing up. um Suppose you could use a nail clipper, but it's gonna be so dangerous. Just be careful. Like I'm doing deep cleaning here now, like getting to the corners and just getting all that gunk out. But if you're doing this yourself and you've not done it before, I really wouldn't recommend starting with this thing. You know those manicure kits, no? And then you don't know, like you only take the tweezer and the um, nail clipper, and then you don't know what the rest of the stuff. So one of the things that usually in there, let me see if I got done here, is the cuticle pusher. Hey, there I got it. So this is one of those manicure kits. Hyena. And then so the round end is literally just to push back that skin just slightly. You're not pushing hard really. You shouldn't be hurting. Okay, sometimes your cuticles can be going through a sensitive moment and then you feel something. And then this end here, well, like with the nail. Let me see, can I do it with this? So then the nail clipper here. And then just like use this to see if we can get out that old corners. Get the skin that you just pushed back. Just clean it out. You just want to clear out that corners. Okay, anyway, that's what you can do. I'm gonna just finish with my clipper. The clipper is really nice to have, but it's dangerous because you get like when you're cutting all these corners and then you can go too far. I've got clients who put their own one for like their needs and whatever, and then tell me you they went to town with this thing. But it's a good thing to have, but don't like be brave the first time you use it. Just like slowly grow into it. Okay, I show you. It's disgusting. It's just dead skin. It's not. Hi, I know this camera. Okay, no. Okay. All my friends and all my clients and my work colleagues and everybody knows what happened to this finger. I slammed it in my car door on the 31st of August 2019 and I got a new nail. Christmas I still didn't have a full new nail. It took so long to heal. So I lost the nail. At a medical procedure. My sister friend at work pierced 2 or 3 holes through the nail plate just to release the pressure. It was hectically sore. I hate needles. I can't stand needles. I can't even watch an injection take place. But that, like, I was so relieved after having that done because the pressure in this nail was insane. Anyway, I got a new nail now. It's still like different, but at least it's a nail. Okay, let's just clear up all this gunk. So it's basically the dead skin. You don't have to clip it all off if you don't have the time, if you don't have the thing, if you feel scared. It's fine, lockdown will end and then you can go to your nail person. But for now, let's just clean it all out. So I was playing with the lashes and I thought I'd just leave it on. Noah came in and said I look funny. My eyebrows look funny. Okay, so I've cleaned that. Now you want to take your sanitizer, your alcoholic sanitizer, and just spray that. Or you can just take a cotton wool, a PC, paper towel, and spray that and then wipe it. If you've got those fancy alcohol pads, so you can use that. Okay, so basically because I've pushed back and I've clipped them and whatever, I just want to sanitize it so that no germs, bacteria can get in there. Okay, remember to also clean all your tools when you're done, yada yada, fish paste. Okay, let's get crack-a-lacking. Okay, what do I do next? I take my file. Okay, so that was step one, and that applies to gel polish, acrylic, hard gel, polygel, normal nail polish, everything. You clear those cuticles, you make sure that that nail plate is clear of all things. Okay, don't, okay, doesn't matter. So this is the 180 side, and this, you want to go with that. I do tend to go to the 100 side, but I use it so lightly that I could be using this 180 grit side. So I'm just gonna file my nails into shape, because when I soaked it off I just cut it blindly and I didn't shape them really, but I didn't cut like weird. I like the straight shape, so it's minor filing. Oh, here's that one that I overfiled. It wasn't actually, it's just the tip, but it was the way I cut it also, so that's fine. I'm just getting my corners. You want to just do swift motions, you don't want to do it right, and you kind of want to go in the same direction. You want to crisscross, but it's not the easiest thing to like not crisscross. Okay, so I'm just making sure that the sides are fine, that they straight along the edge. I'm just gonna do this whole hand and then I'll do this whole hand. Okay, this is my left hand. I have to say it out loud to know what I mean. Hey, featuring the antennas again. You guys, what I'm gonna do now, you can use the buffer block or you can use your 180 side. I'm gonna be bad and use the 100 side because I just prefer that. Also, I mastered the attack. You literally light dusting. It's like when you're dusting the dust off, like literally as light as that. You're just doing a sweepy motion with the file. Lots of tutorials say just kiss the nail with the file, but some people kiss hard, so okay, let's go to the back. So you know when you're making peppermint crisp tart or anything you're doing with cream, whipped cream, when it's whipped and you're spreading it on the whatever, that's how you like lightly, you're not adding any pressure, nothing, you're just floating that thing across. That's what you want to do with a file, especially if it's a 180 above. Okay, so yeah, 180 means, so the lower the number, the coarser the file, the higher the number, the smoother the file. Remember that. But I'm gonna stop talking like that. Ooh, I found another piece of skinny that was hiding in here. See, that happens sometimes. It's fun, like, see this usually here down the edges, you usually just cut it off with a nail clipper, right? Then I with this cuticle nipper, it's amazing for that. And it should be nice and sharp so that you don't have to, like a clipper clip on, you just position it over the piece of skin, and then you just close it and release, and then the skin is gone. It's amazing. Okay. Does this take long? Okay. So what I'm doing here is some extra skin that I didn't get when I pushed back my cuticles, and that'll happen as it's really dry skin. Sanitizing your hands all the time dries your skin out like a lot. So I just getting in the corner there with that file, working on that. So like it takes away that skinny. So let me tell you why I'm filing my nails or buffing it. So when you're doing normal nail polish, you don't need a file like this really. The buffer block is perfect because you just wanna remove any oil, any shine on the surface of the nail. You wanna just slightly buff it up a little so it's not smooth as can be, so that the product can have something that's a little slightly rough to grab onto and sit there. And that's why you're also going to do the base coat. So the base coat will be like the foundation basically there. Hold on to that wonderfully. I'm wondering now, I don't think I'm going to do my sticky bond because I might want to change these nails because like lockdown or whatever. So maybe, I don't know, that's this picture. And I'm gonna do that on my nails. It's like a combination of colors. But I saw it and I loved it. It was on Pinterest. I'll put the picture somewhere, wherever. Okay, this thumb girl, Thumbelina. Oh yeah, see these corners. Sanitize, see, sanitize. Okay, so now you can either just wipe it with paper towel, or I like to use this. Let me just sanitize this also. Everything is sanitized. I'm brushing the dust off. Whoa. Whew. That was a strong. The alcohol percentage in there must be. Damn. Whew. That went through me. Okay, just dusting it off. You can also just wash your hands at this point, but I don't want to go downstairs now. So, okay, so now your nails should be nice and clean, buffed, ready to accept product. Okay, so now you can either do your primer, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna go with base coat. Okay, so I've got the mascara gelate base, rubber base coat. I love the rubber base coats. I even love Planet Nails has one called Elastic. I love it. Like these two stores are like they're my go-to. You can buy online from them. Order gelate from mascara. This is mascara. Planet Nails is a long, yeah, just Planet Nails online something.
You can't get in here or out because it's gonna.
Okay, both of them. So Charlotte is in Kenilworth, and they've got stores all over actually. Both of them. They're South African brands. I know that Planet Nails says Australia, and I don't know where else. So, ooh. So base coat. So with normal nail polish, we just go with the clear coat. Just take your time here. There's no rush. Just make sure you cover it nicely. If you do go on the skin, just wipe it off before you set it, whatever, before it dries. So you put a nice thin layer. You don't want it to be too thick. With normal nail polish, you've got a bit of room to work with there. So, but you gotta work quicker with normal nail polish. Because I've been doing gel for so long, when I do normal nail polish out of the blue for no apparent reason, it's so difficult for me, like, because I'm so used to gel. You can take your time and set it when you want to, and here normal nail polish, it's like the consistency is completely different, the spreadability so different, and
Bring some more paper on the paper man. Something's sticking onto me.
it dries while you're working with it, which seriously is difficult. Okay, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Let me just see. Okay. Okay. No, I can't even see what I'm doing. So I just want you to see. I place the brush as close as possible, but leaving a slight gap. Camera weg uit die. Okay, don't touch. Also, once you've sanitized and buffed and all that stuff, don't touch your nail, because these your skin has its own oils, and you're putting that onto the nail. That can all create problems later on with chipping and lifting and all those good things. So especially once you've sanitized with a non oily minerals and things, just God, okay. So yeah, I leave like a slight gap because I've got product. You kind of want to push it towards it and just then drag it down. I don't know how you're gonna do it with normal nail polish, guys. This, you just do what you do. Like, these videos that go around with normal nail polish, and you just paint it everywhere and you clean it up with one of these sticks wrapped in a little bit of cotton wool on the end. Dip that in your acetone or your nail polish remover and clean up the edges. So, I mean, you can do that, and you just have to clean up all the time. The cool thing about normal nail polish is that you can just clean up everything that went where it wasn't supposed to with gel. If it's there and you put it in the light, it's gonna sit there. You can't go wipe it up afterwards. You must wipe it up before you start, okay? So I'm just checking that nothing ran into the sides here and the cuticles, and some did a bit. So I've checked that nothing ran over. I'm gonna put it in my lamp. I got a cute little lamp. Let me show you. I'm planning nails and mascara both sell these lamps. This is a sun lamp, so no, Planet Nails don't sell the sun brand mascara do. But there's quite a few other stores. I'm just gonna put it on 60 seconds. So yeah, both. Ooh, look at that light! It's so illuminating. Okay, if you put your layers on a little thick, also if your lamp is like strong, you might experience heating up at the first second. There's just the chemicals bonding with your nail. But yeah, there's quite a few sites that you can order lamps from or buy them from. I always say shop around because most of the things come from the same place, and then check what the warranty is and all that good things. These lamps don't last forever, so don't don't just jump at the first lamp you see. Oh, nice, that's good. I love that light though, like effect. Okay, so now I'm set. See now. this in there. It ran a little bit into the side walls, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so the colors I have. I'm mixing my brands here, guys. Just forgive me. Okay, so I'm going with mascara. Oh my gold. It's a rose gold color. I just wanna get a bit of light up in here. There we go. Okay, it's a rose gold color. Ooh, so sparkly. I love glitter. Like, I'm obsessed with glitter. So, in the picture, this goes. I should have maybe swapped it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doing it now. So, this goes on my pinky pinky ponky. So, the first layer you want to do really thin. So, it cures by the light reaching right through this color. So, especially if it's a darker color, you don't want it to be too thick. And especially if your lamp doesn't have a very high wattage. Okay, so the next color I'm using is white on my middle finger. There's like 4 different colors going on here. I will be trying Pinterest. So the color just goes slow. Okay. My hand is shaking. I find that when my hand is shaking or when I'm doing this, especially with the color, just to slow down my breathing, and sometimes I even just hold my breath while I'm painting a nail. It helps you, especially with when I'm painting my right hand, because then I need like. Sure, this is not easy. Try. Okay, let's see. Maybe you can see like that. I'm just supporting my hand. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm just doing this like really thin. You don't want to see. You're not worried about what the color looks like. You just lay in foundation. Basically, you just doing a light layer. If there's a hair that comes involved, just either work it out, or if it's not that bad, just leave it. Okay. Next color. I like this, guys. This color is so pretty. I've been listening to Beyonce's Spirited song from The Lion King on repeat. Like, I'm obsessed with that song. Also, Demi Lovato's Anyone. It's a lovely song. Last last week or the week before. The week before lockdown started, I was listening to that in my car on the way to work and back. Okay, lovely. Just make sure you and cap your edge. Just cap your edge. Cap your edge means just make sure that the tip over there is covered with polish. So far, so good, guys. And then the rest is gonna be pink. Pink is my favorite color. Love pink. Okay, guys, this is the job. You guys, there's some fluff here. Okay. I don't know how helpful this video is, but like, just take your time. I promise you, you're gonna take it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. So beautiful. That was ugly what I did. Okay. I know. I like have. I get so sad if I don't have glitter on my nails. It's tragic. Okay. Let's move this to the side here because we don't want the light to catch it. Oh, that one's in the way. We don't want the light to get wind of it. Okay, your nails with normal nail polish, you obviously just let it dry, but do thin coats. Do like I do 3 coats of color with my gel. And if the color is very light, I'll go for the 4th coat. Don't be scared, but just don't lay it too thick. With normal nail polish, layer it up as well. Let the coats, that way the coats will dry easily as well. I don't have the patience to sit and wait for my nails to dry, but if I think about it, the length of time it takes to do gel, if I just did normal nail polish, if I waited as long as it takes, it would be dry. But the difference is I'm not sitting and waiting. It's just doing the things. Okay, so now I'm gonna do 2 more coats of each, and then top coat. Okay, so I'll speed this part up for you. Fun. Okay. So I'm gonna top coat this and then I'm gonna do the sand. I don't know how to tell you how to be able to paint your right hand. I started practicing when I was like 10 or 12. I remember my auntie, I used to watch my auntie paint her nails, and so she said I must just practice, and I did. But most of the time I hold my breath when I'm painting my right hand. So the key is just to take your time, and you should be able to do it. If not, just clean up whatever mess you make. And if still not, then get somebody else to paint your right hand, or your left hand if you're left-handed. I'm gonna top coat it, and then I'm gonna do the other hand. Okay. So I'm using mascara. Okay, so that's how I do my nails. Child, I know I speed through quite a bit. It was quite difficult to show you how I was applying it, but basically that's what it looks like. I'll add a picture of the end result. I really like it actually, and I hope that it goes well for you. I hope that you try to do it. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll always be doing your nails, but it's always good to try something new. And if it's not for you, then you know. I hope you have fun. So I did the top coat, and what I'm gonna do is add oil and wash your hands first and add oil, or just add oil straight away. Um, I'll think of new videos to do. I think I'm gonna do a wax in my lip because it's quite good, and I'm not really good at doing makeup. I usually just do basically a eye pencil and something on the lips, but I really want to improve, so I might do a video of that, and then for me, hopefully that will be helpful. If not, I'm sorry. Um, yeah. Okay. Bye for now.